What's good with y'all niggas? DJ is waiting this bitch, nigga. It's been a long time since I recorded. I gotta kind of get adjusted to this shit. You know, it's been a long time and shit since I've been on the camera. Obviously, like, you know, times is different now. You know, life is different. Life changes, and you know, you learn things as a man, and you just keep growing as a man. But you know, I just want to come out here and just say a few words, because as I try to go through life and as I try to live, I'll always try to live like very like not cautious, but like just learn everything that I do, and like every little journey that I take, or any like little like situation, I always just try to learn from it. So to say like from what I went through 2 years ago versus now, is everything done changed. Life done changed for everybody. And like right now I'm in Miami. You know, I live in you know, I go to FIU over there. You know, I just got my bachelor's degree, real estate license, all that. But when you come through life and you don't see like the accomplishments you make, obviously, you know, I rap now, I make music, I do music videos and all that. But my point is just like, you know, you may accomplish a lot of things, but as you go through life, there's always more out there. There's more out there to go after, there's more out there to pursue, there's more out there to just keep grinding for, you know, what you want. And it just sucks because recently I ain't really been feeling like the best. And like, I know like I've accomplished a lot of things, like, you know, things that most people haven't, but it just, I don't know, I just don't really feel satisfied. I just never do, for some reason. Like how I feel just never, I'm never fulfilled for some reason. And I don't know what it is. And I know as a man, like when you go through those journeys and you know, keep pushing and keep going, that you're not gonna really be satisfied with everything. Like there's always gonna be a problem you have to keep facing. I understand that. There's nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck about that. That's cool. But it's just a simple fact that like I feel like this feeling here is just something that's too constant, or it just keeps coming back. That's why I always say about the dark days, because the dark days, they always reappear. They always come back no matter what you go through. And it's just something that you have to accept in life. And it's really hard to accept, you know, but you have to. I want to be like one of the biggest role models. Like I want to motivate people to, you know, become their best version of themselves, and be that person that, you know, take the fall, or take the, you know, I don't want to say sacrifice, but just take that and like, you know, but I just care about like making others happy. I don't care about my happiness. Like I do to an extent. Like of course I want to be content, but I just want to take care of the people that surround me. Take care of them and make sure they're happy. And it could be from my friends, girls, all of them, and just make sure that, you know, they live their best life. And I think that's one of my biggest motivations. It's just that. Even from taking criticism when it comes to the music shit, and like people saying that you're not good at it, nigga, you suck, nigga, why you even fucking? Because when it comes to somebody that's trying to like do something different from everybody else, especially when it comes to like an industry like that, rap and shit, like the cool kids do that. The cool kids rapping. It's the cool kids. I'm not a cool kid, supposedly. So it's like, what are you doing this for? Like, and you're not sliding either, nigga. You're not that good. That's how they look at it. But it's okay. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. His way. That's why I call myself that. But I don't know. Just everything is just different now. Like life is different. Just, you know, like I said, I just want to make everybody around me happy. You know, I don't care about, you know, taking the fall and like, you know, being that guy. I don't really give a fuck about that. I care about enlightenment, and just keep improving as a person. And like, just like going through those dark days and overcoming them, and just keep on pursuing what's more. Because there's more to this shit than this. There's more to this shit than just like the superficial sex, money, drugs, all that. Like, of course, I know everybody wants to have the money in this world, because having that money brings the freedom, and like you can do whatever you want. And that's what I'm chasing towards. And most people are chasing towards that too. But it's not about that. It's not about the money. It's not about the status. It's not about the fame. Like, I feel like this world is fucked up. And I don't fuck with it, man. Like, it makes me think, like, why the fuck am I here? What is the point? And you don't even know for real. Like, right now I'm fucking by myself. But, I don't know, like, life has just been real different recently. And, like, I ain't really happy, like, nah. Which is cool, but it's just like, what is the point being here? Well, what is the purpose being in this motherfucker? Like, what is it? And it's fucked up because none of us know until we actually not here anymore. That is the fucked up part about it. What is the whole point of life? What's the point? Why are we in this motherfucker? Why are we in this bitch? What are we trying to go afterwards? And like, it's just like a story that you just don't know the end. But there's an end. Because everybody, you know, has a day where they're not going to be here anymore. And that's the most fucked up part. You feel me? So it's just like, dang. I'll give y'all a little brief rundown of what happened between me and like from the past 2 years. Obviously, I moved to Miami. Got the real estate license. I don't know if you guys seen before, like 2 years or 3 years prior, like when I used to be more consistent on the channel, I was trying to go for my real estate, but I didn't pass the shit. Now I have it now, and it took a long time to get it. I failed that bitch 3 times. Had that shit. Moved to Miami, got my bachelor's degree, and then I started working like at a job where like I had to talk to people all day, so my communication skills got way better. Like going to different events around Miami and like, you know, doing the job I had to do. I was a marketing ambassador for a vacation club. So learning through all those and like those little journeys through that, and just keep continuing with the little things I had, like what I had going on there, made me this better person to know how to communicate, know how to express thoroughly, and just being, you know, a better man, a better version of myself. But I just know there's more out there to pursue, and I'm gonna go after it. But then I had a relationship. You feel me? I had that shit too. That was probably like the number one thing that kind of like made me like realize like all my fuck ups and my flaws and everything that I had bad before. And that was drag, nigga. I could have been a better version. I could have been a better man, but you know, you learn from everything, and you know, you become better through time. And I don't have no regrets. But my advice to you guys, man, don't worry about things, man. Just, you know, keep going after what you're going through. If there's something that you want to do and nobody don't really understand like your vision, man, just go after it. Be your own person, you know, be very authentic. Don't try to be like everybody. Stay moral. Just fucking live life morally and just correctly, man, because this world is fucked up. Look at this shit, man. A lot of evil, a lot of killing, a lot of all this, man. Be that person and be better. Make that change. You feel me? Because it has to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Let that shit start with you. If that shit start with you, then it could influence others to, you know, have that positive impact. And that's what I try to do, man. That's probably like the number one thing that I care about the most. And it's being positive, having the positive impact, and just, you know, being a role model to people to, like, you know, strive for more and just keep being, you know, a better person. And the most important thing, like, just being who you are. And, you know, living through that, like, not caring what they think. But obviously you can see I'm a little my dark days back. It's about nighttime and shit. Just by myself. Back in this era. This era's back. Anyways, DJ's way. Do this shit my way. Nah. Forget DJ's way. I do this shit the right way. Grab this bitch. Xerox, yeah. Alright, I see. So let me do it again. Hold on. Up to see. I remember dark days when I never had shit. Shot it in when I fuck on me, nigga, I ain't average. Niggas wanna go through life, living lavish. Yeah. Niggas wanna go through life, living lavish. Yeah. It's July 17th, 2025. This is about, bro, when I moved to Miami, almost about 2 years, bro. I remember when I first moved in a year ago, like how life was, and like, you know, me, like, you could see me just driving around the city and shit. Like, I remember when I first came here, like, you know, it was a big step for me, like, and I didn't even know, like, the music thing would come into play. I didn't even know. I just came in here, just wanted to, you know, live better and, like, you know, find myself. Once I actually found myself and knew who I was and who I was as a man, you know, being isolated, because for some reason, like, when I'm in my isolation bag, that's when I grow. I hate feeling stagnant. I hate feeling like I'm taking control of. Nobody can control me but me. So, like, once I become weak, it's like a, what's the word? Like, it's like a turn off, bro. Like, it gives me the ick. That shit gives me the ick when I feel like I'm weak. That could be through, like, just me not going on my purpose, or that could be through, like, just, like, me getting thrown off by anything. from like females, like porn, all that, all shit like that. The low vibration shit, all that. It just get me thrown off. I just hate how I feel when I'm like that. But that's besides the point. Well, it's always good to like show people love now, and that's what I try to do. I don't want to be the guy that doesn't do that to the people that are still here, because the people are here. So when they're here, at least do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's just, I just want to make my mark anyway, man. I think, like they say, do you want the money or the fame? I don't care about it, bro. The money, the only reason why I want the money is as far as financial freedom wise, and just I know I have to have in this world to get the bitch I want, to get all this. But also, if I get the money, it's gonna attract the bitch I don't want. I don't want them hoes. I don't want all them hoes you see that's always in the like fucking club or like being. I don't even want those bitches. I feel like you're already a red flag just being there. I'm cool. I'd rather just get it out the mud and like get what I could get, and I'm lit, and then just like I pick who I fuck with. Like I worked hard for this shit. I went through the dark days. You didn't go through no fucking dark days. The fuck? But it just sucks, man. And then, but all that made me a better man now. And when I get to my next one, I ain't gonna fuck up. I'm not gonna ask for too much things. It's just, if she fuck with me, she gonna do it. You feel me? I don't gotta ask you to stop going to the club. I have to ask you to do all this shit. I don't gotta ask. If you fuck with me so much and you know you're in a relationship, you're still doing it, that means you don't respect me. I don't want to be with somebody that don't respect me. Good communication. Straight up. And it just sucks because when you get in a relationship, you got to worry about too much bullshit. I don't want to worry about that, nigga. I don't want to worry about that. I just want to do me, make my money, have my path, go on my path, feel masculine, and feel like I have a destination, a goal, and like have a bitch support me. But it's my world. This is my world. You're in it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be your world. I'm in it, because your world is too much of corruption, too much of you don't know what's next. My world is getting to something, and you tag along supporting me. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. This is his way. DJ his way. Facts. So I figured out who I was. I'm his way. I do this shit how I want to do it. I do this shit how I like to do it. And I just have to have somebody that respects what my dream is, and then could add on to it and help me on the way. I have not found that. I had a girl, I have hoes, but every time I kind of like show some type of expression, they don't fuck with me. Or they don't fuck with what I do. If they don't fuck with what I do, it's not gonna work. Because this is what I like to do. And I'm not doing anything toxic. So, but that's what Volume 2 taught me. It just, you're gonna go through them, and there's no escape from it. You gotta keep pushing. That's all it is. Volume 1 is just wanting that love and wanting that companionship, and like it's something that's so fresh. Volume 2 is just, okay, it's not fresh anymore, but this is what the reality is. It slaps you in the face. This is what it is. Hard times, dark days, heal the world, cold world, money or the fame, what do you want? Fake love, on attack, all gas don't break, meaning keep going, and just all of it. And I know the dark days will come. That was the main theme of this, but you just got to keep pushing. And they always say a whole year could change your life. 1 year is all you need. 365 days could change your whole fucking life. Do I want it? Do I want it? We'll see.